Valentine's Day is now, it's this week, just a few days away. Can you believe it? A day to celebrate love. Sometimes that can be easier said than done. Life is busy, so how do you keep your relationship spicy? Leslie Gustafson is a love expert of sorts. She is a licensed marriage and relationship therapist, has been for many years, joining us this morning with advice for couples out there. Thank you so much for coming in.
Oh, I always love to come in.
It's so great having you on. Okay, so I mean, what do you say to people who have been in long relationships, marriages, and it's Valentine's Day? How do you keep it spicy?
You keep it spicy first off because you care less and prioritize your relationship, not just on Valentine's, but all of the time. 1,000 things get in the way of connection and partnership and being a couple, responsibilities of life. So the couple who is already in the flow of staying connected and doing spicy things and keeping dates going are going to have a lot easier than when now it's Valentine's, what do we do?
Right, right. It's not like a one time a year thing. Like this is something that you have to constantly work on to make it fun and enjoyable and fresh.
Yes, and that's the key word. I think when we're in longer term relationships, once upon a time we had tons of fun and pleasure and it was all just about us, and then we journey through life and something falls away. But if we don't let it, to remember the fun and the pleasure is why we connected in the first place. So to keep playing together, to keep having fun as a way of life.
It's so tough because, I mean, I have 2 little kids, right? Life is busy, work is crazy. It's so easy to be like, my marriage is not one of the top things on the list. That really can't happen, right? Because keeping these relationships strong is so pivotal in your life.
It can't happen. It inevitably does happen. As soon as we have children, all of the focus is on the little people's needs. And you're a great parent, and so is your husband, and so you're very devoted to them. But they take up so much time and energy that you can back burner the marriage and go like, you know, what about us? And when it gets to what about us, people aren't really happy at that point. But it's always good to remember the quality of your guys' relationship determines the quality of your life for everybody. So you really are number one. And your kids, oh my gosh, what an incredible example to see a parent and their parents in love, right? Doing things, playing. And I know you create such an incredible lifestyle for your family, but you guys got to go first. Couples got to go first. And it is hard. It is hard.
What is the advice that you give to new couples? They're just starting to get into these relationships. What's the advice that you give them?
I would say, please know that clarity comes over time about whether or not this is really going to be your lifetime person. New love is very, very exciting. And we have kind of starry-eyed looks at each other. And that lasts really about 2.5 years until we finally start to go, hey, wait, there's something that kind of bugs. So to know that that high-flying, kind of a high of early love needs to kind of settle down so you can see clearly over time before you make massive decisions about longevity.
She knows what she's talking about. Let me tell you, you've been married now for...
coming on 27 years.
Incredible. I know both of you are kind of like in the same, you help people out in relationships.
We do.
It really is just
incredible. It's our life mission, and we're so, so blessed. And we're best friends, and we have a good time.
Yeah, you guys do.
We have a good time, and it's so important to have a good time, particularly in later stage marriages too, that it can be absolutely the best time in your marriage. It's deeper, it's more mature, it's more fun. You totally know each other.
Keep it fun, like she says, and make the time for these relationships. It's
make
so important.
the time.
Leslie, thank you so much for
My
coming
pleasure.
in. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
And Galentine's Day.
And Galentine's Day, of course.